Today has been hard and rough. I lost my best friend. I knew his time was waning. I just never thought it would be in such a vile and terrible way such as this. So, what happened to him? Well, I woke up this morning and I briefly heard my mother say she hasn't seen him all day. I didn't know whom she was referring to. I thought she might have been referring to my uncle or such, but I peeked my head out the window and I asked who, and she said, Trooper. And it gave me a pit in my stomach, and we went downhill to find it. We have a hill, and sometimes we let Trooper off leash. He's more of a dog who tends to roam around. He hasn't been down there in a while because he's gotten old and his legs hurt. But nonetheless, we went down there. A neighbor of ours said she saw a dead German Shepherd. But I had slight hopes it wasn't. But fate did its guest, and we drove around a little bit, and I saw him. It breaks my heart a lot. I've already cried at that point, but it hurt to see him lying there dead. And the worst part of all is his leg looked like it had been decapitated off. I couldn't find it. And it freaked me out as to how clean cut it was. Now, I don't know if cars can clean cut legs off, but it almost felt like it was done on purpose. And how I feel about this is I noticed he had a hole on his flank. Now, being a hunter and me doing hunting, I know about these holes a lot. And I noticed it looked like one. Now, I should have checked his other side to see if there was a hole trailing through, but I didn't. And his leg was thrown nowhere to be seen. I would have felt if he had gotten his leg cut off, maybe by this car, we would have seen it close by, but I didn't. I might go back down and check again, use my hunting tracking skills or whatever. But if it was accidental and someone accidentally did this, might have slight grace on you. But if you were a sick, vile monster doing this just because a dog was roaming around, I hope you go to hell. I remember picking him up and trying to put him in the car so we'd go bury him, and I screamed so loud when I found him and I bawled my eyes out. People will think, well, Loon, it's just a German Shepherd. It's nothing big of a deal. Dogs die all the time. All dogs are kind of loyal. I would agree, but I disagree. This dog was not any normal German Shepherd. He had a way about him to where he could psychologically think. And how I know this is when I almost got hurt and I fell off a cliff. I have a cliff near my house when I was younger, and well, it's not a tall cliff, but sort of like one. For me, it felt that way. I almost fell, and he tried to pull me back up, but due to my weight, I fell down. If that's not something that can think and has emotions, I don't know what is. And so to take something beautiful like that away from me hurts. That was my friend. That was not a dog. That was my friend. And he meant so much to me. And he was also a friend of my first friend, who died also. So now I lost two of my best friends. My apologies for crying. I guess I just wanted to post this so people could understand what happened. I apologize if it was rambly. I'm very tired. I can't remember when I woke up. And I've been crying a lot. And probably after this, I'm probably gonna cry some more. I guess I can just say, at least he's at peace now and he's not in pain. Because I knew his time was coming, but even in that, I just wish he hadn't died in such a vile way, and I hope he knew how much I loved him. I know it's an animal. I know. People will be like, why do you care? Well, no one understands how prominent and how special this dog has been in my life. I don't even deserve it, but I had him, and I'll always cherish. This is your Wolf Pony Loon, out.